Warframe, a game you should play once. Weird title, and I'll get to explaining that. But it's because Warframe embraces what imperfections it has instead of trying to be perfect. To start, I'm going to go over a story within the community. A long time ago, during the beta, players found an exploit to make movement faster. Instead of taking that out and saying no, like other developers would, Warframe saw that and they're like, we're going to keep this and we're going to build off of it to what the new movement system we have now is. This has led to weapons getting a rework, melee changing altogether, abilities from frames getting changed. Right now we have a developer that is specifically playing their game to change how it works. Rebecca, the greatest person in Warframe history, plays the game, and she's the creative lead. Steve Sinclair, the CEO of Digital Extremes, plays the game to a lesser extent. The person reworking everything that we have plays the game himself and continues to play the game so he can make frames better. He continues to work on this game, not taking a break. Where developers with thousands of members on teams can barely keep a game running, Warframe has a team of less and they do more. Where I said Warframe is a cake that they've baked and took time to make, I meant it. And it's one of those situations where other teams will spend time, less than a year, to make what they're giving to you. Warframe had this idea and started with this idea. Digital Extremes started with the game Dark Sector and a character named Aiden Tenno. That would later turn into Excalibur, Glaive, and the Tenno we have now. And Warframe continues to build on that idea. At this point, we've gone back in time to close to Aiden's time with a character that looks very close to him. But starting out, you won't see that. You may look on Steam and around the internet and see that it has a dating sim tag, a looter shooter tag, dogfighting tag. Those are features that you have to work towards. Warframe has a quest within it called the Second Dream. And I'm not going to spoil anything of that, but it is one of the best stories in gaming. And it gives an idea of what the Tenno are and what you as a player are within this great intergalactic war. Where Warframe continues to build, other developers don't. So much so that Warframe actively puts in community-made content, Tennogen content. That's what they call it. These are community-made outfits and weapon skins that they actually split the profit with the creators. Yes, Warframe splits the profit to content made using their engine. and will actively promote creators within their community. So much so that they'll actively wear it. And the content creators, like on YouTube, won't use it because they're taking away from the creators that made it. Warframe is a community made off of its players and will continue to be made off of its players. In entering Warframe, you can look around and find anyone willing to help. There is a community market where people are trading the premium currency. They're not charging you an arm and a leg like other communities out there for premium currency. No, you can buy it and trade it with other players. Outside that, the only thing that you use the premium currency on is to speed up something that you want or to buy a cosmetic. Everything else can be earned within the game. Frames, weapons, materials. Everything in Warframe can be earned just through hard work and time. But that's where most of the community dies. They see these time gates and things like that and say, I don't want this. They see that giant overwhelming map and they say, I don't want this. They enter in the open worlds and it's barely even a fraction of what other games would give you for an open world. It's a blank canvas with few enemies dotted about it. And that's it. Warframe, outside of being a cake, is a Jenga tower. Take away any building block that they've put into it, and the entire thing crumbles. And the developers are trying to give it a good foundation so you'll explore it. Valis, an open world that's snowed over. In this, you'll help out people that are in debt from the taxman, who have had body parts stolen from them, and you'll fight back with them. You'll fish, mechanical fish, you'll mine, you'll explore this entire area. But after you explore it, there's nothing left to do. Warframe's open worlds are canvases made to explore, but they don't have a reason to explore them. So, what else is there? Well, you have a tile system. Maps randomly generated that are actually really well put together. You wouldn't tell until your 500th time running a Grenier mission that this tile set's the exact same one as 465. And that's because even though the tiles are the same, enemies aren't always the same. Enemy behavior isn't always the same. Warframe is constantly changing. Another one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy XIV. It took out a lot of its beginning content because there was too much. Warframe has too little. And if I was going to say, play one or the other, play Warframe. It's free, and anyone can play. Warframe's tagline is ninjas play free. And even though you can run around with a literal ship cannon and dual wielding rifles that just say Gurkata, you won't find anything that won't appease you. There's hundreds of weapons. There's currently at 60 plus frames, ranging from a straight healer to a gunslinger to King Arthur's Excalibur. There's so much to do in so little time. But don't rush having that little time. Warframe. A game you should play once. I believe that. If you want to taste the cake. If not, you can look at it through a window and watch somebody else eat the cake. There are so many content creators out there exploring this game. Experience it through them, or experience it for yourself. Until then, I'm Brothers Brunfus, and thank you. Until next time.